Zombie apocalypse.
Hello and welcome to the video. I'm Casey Chains, and today we are going to be taking a look at a game that I had always been curious about but never actually got a chance to play until recently. And that game is none other than Metro Exodus. So before we begin, if you are new to the channel, the way things work here is that I go over some key factors about the game and show you some straight up gameplay to help you decide if it's worth your hard earned money or if you should just throw it in the garbage can right now. I post a new video every single week, so subscribe right now to stay up to date on my latest reviews. I first seen that Metro Exodus Gold Edition was on sale inside of a PlayStation store for a fantastic price, and I thought to myself,
hey, that's pretty good.
Then I looked up various reviews from IGN, Metacritic, Games Radar, GameSpot, and Electronic Gaming Monthly, and again, I thought to myself,
hey, that's pretty good.
So I figured this was the perfect opportunity to dive right into this game and see exactly what all the hype was about. So speaking of the key factors once again, let's start this review off the right way and talk about our first category, the story. So the story of Metro Exodus is set in the post-apocalyptic wasteland of the former Russian Federation, where the player must cope with new hazards and engage in combat against mutated creatures as well as hostile humans as they venture out of the metros and into the open world. Originally based on the timely classic story by Dmitry Gosklassy titled Metro 2033, the original game jettisoned players into a world that they have never even got to explore before. It is a very intense and grim tale that you should really play from start to finish, beginning with Metro 2033 and continuing to Metro Last Light and then Metro Exodus. Both can be played through the graphically enhanced versions called Metro Redux. Be sure to check out the link down below for more information on Metro Redux if you are interested in that. I give the story a 10 out of 10. Now moving on to the graphics, this is a beautifully crafted adventure that is powered by the engine known as the 4A engine. With the ability to support Direct3D APIs 9 through 12 generations, OpenGL 3.2, also along with NVIDIA's PhysX and 3D Vision, the 4A engine is a powerful beast that is able to pump out near photorealistic graphics even on the current gen 7-year-old gaming hardware. Many people raved about the graphical presentation of Metro Exodus upon release, but I surely figured that they were just being paid to say all those nice things about the game. Well, I realized that I was flat out wrong. The graphics are gorgeous for a post-apocalyptic adventure full of demon mutants, and I mean that in the best possible way that I can. The number one detail that stood out to me was the fact that while playing as Artyom, the condensation from his mouth reflected realistically inside of his gas mask when it was equipped. It's such an immense amount of detail given to us as players that I have never personally seen this level of it before inside a video game. It is truly immersive. I give the graphics of Metro Exodus a 10 out of 10. Now moving forward with this review, let's talk about the gameplay. Obviously, by watching the footage so far in this video, you can tell that this is a first-person survival shooter title. More specifically, there are mutants and humans alike that will try to give you a hard time in the semi-open world environment of post-apocalyptic Russia. You can run out of ammo fairly quickly, it's scarce in this environment, and is actually quite valuable to your survival throughout the gameplay. You can't be the Doom guy, or the glorified lone wolf type that everyone has become accustomed to in the recent first-person shooter genre. Also, you need to use gas mask filters sparingly. There is definitely an easier option of difficulty to make sure that you don't run out of filters as easily, but what's the fun in that, honestly?
Boring.
Overall, the gameplay is what is going to keep you coming back to this game over and over again. It's wonderfully well crafted and it hits just the right notes that you'd expect from this genre. I give the gameplay of Metro Exodus a 9 out of 10. So with all that being said, this brings us to the ending segment of the review, where I give an ultimate final grade on the game. For what Metro Exodus tries to accomplish with the latest journey into the ravaged Russian territory, developers Deep Silver has delivered exactly that plus so much more. This was such a treat getting to play this game and being able to review it for you. It is fantastic. Everything has been created in this game in such a unique way that I believe this game will stick around for many, many years to come. I give Metro Exodus a 9.5 out of 10. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest reviews. And I hope I see you in the next video.
Put a sock in it. No one cares.